Okay, love in the villain. Hey, to me, how you feeling? Also known as your cosmic celestial empress, or emperor, whatever you prefer. I feel like I had to remember my intro. I did not remember my intro. That is funny. If you guys would like to book a reading, I will be putting the information in the description box once I'm done with this video. I was just really juiced to get up on here. I was like, damn, I can't find the information in my description box, but I'm just gonna hop up on here anyway. So yeah, y'all, it's a lot of energy going on, but we're gonna see what's going on. Collective. This is gonna be a collective reading, just a general reading. It's not gonna be specific to any one sign, or it's a general. Okay, if y'all ever got a reading before and you tell them that you want a general, they're gonna give you a general. Okay, my apologies if I look hella tired, y'all. I literally. But we're gonna work through that. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Let's get the vibe check for the collective. Let's get the vibe check for the collective. I'm hearing collective that you could be listening to your heart right now, where there's an emphasis to listen to your heart, look deep in your heart space. Connect with your heart, do heart-centered activities, do things that you love, dance, do art. Probably get some sleep. Don't be like me. Get some sleep, collective, or else you're gonna have dark circles under your eyes. Get some sleep, collective. I don't know why I have dark circles under my eyes. Anyways, let's continue with the reading. Somebody may want, like, there's some sort of change that you may want to make or that you may have in mind. I'm hearing change of plans here, okay? I'm also hearing hold your horses. Y'all ever heard that saying where they be like, hold your horses? I don't know. Somebody telling you to hold your horses. Let's see what's going on. What's the vibe check for collective? What's the vibe check for collective? What's the vibe check for collective? Let's see what's going on here. This ain't gonna be a long video, y'all. It's gonna be pretty straight to the point. I feel like you've learned some lessons here, collective. You've learned some. Okay, so I'm kind of picking up this energy that, like, you see the world differently because of the lessons that you've learned, right? If you're like in the energy, my bad, y'all. This chair, hold on, I'll be right back because this chair is a little too high. So I'm gonna get a chair that's not so high. That way, y'all can hear me, feel me, see me. Give me 1 second, y'all. I feel like this chair is a little bit better. Y'all can see me a little bit better. Okay. I mean, it looked like I'm kind of short, but I'm not on the short bus. I look a little short. What's up, Miss Shariqua? Yes. What's up? All right, so look. I feel like you starting to heal. You starting to learn some different lessons here, collective. Why do my eyes look like that? Okay, I'm just gonna. It's one of them days, y'all. It's just one of them days. I just got up on here and did what I had to do. But it's one of them days, collective. Each one of them days. It's sweater weather where I'm at, so. All right, people could be wondering where you at, collective. Let's see. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was saying, like, when you start learning lessons, right? When you start learning certain lessons in your life, it changes your perspective. So you could be having, like, a positive outlook about a situation. You could be a little back and forth a little bit, but I'm kind of seeing for the most part you have a positive outlook on whatever situation you're dealing with. Oh, vibe check. There's somebody that wants to apologize to you, possibly. Somebody's like, do I apologize? Do I not? Okay, somebody could be wanting to figure out if they need to apologize to you. What's the vibe check for collective? Somebody's trying to figure out if they want to give you a gift, an apology gift, okay? Someone could be asking, like, for your address. I feel like there's a lot of energy going on. I feel like there's somebody asking for your address because they want to know where your ass live at. But it's also somebody wanting to send you a gift. It could be somebody that's, like, at a distance from you. I just feel like you got a lot of people in your energy collective. Like you got a lot of people wondering what's going on with you, where you at, where you been. I feel like again, because you've healed, because you've kind of like, I see travel here. Because you've healed, you have a different outlook on life. All right. And I feel like it's helping you to see things more positively. If this is not how you're feeling right now, this is how you could be feeling. You could be traveling in 1 week. I feel like collective, if you the type to travel, then you traveling. You see what I'm saying? You could already be traveling. You could be traveling in Aries season. I see Aries with Pluto. Okay, all the way from Aries to Taurus season. What else is going on with the collective vibe check? Vibe check, vibe check. What's going on with my collective? Okay, yeah. So I feel like there's two different energies. I feel like there's a version of you that I feel like people are holding on to, and there's a version of you that you actually exist as. That's energy I'm getting collective. Like it's a version of you that people are like holding. Like they're still thinking you're in the energy that you're not in anymore. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. It's weird. Let's get in it. Let's get in it. Let's get in it. All right, let's see what's going on here. I want to start off with this Chiron, windfall, travel, 1 week. Some of y'all is putting in some work with this Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all are doing some magical work. Oh, some of y'all are okay, so some of y'all travel for work too, or you could be traveling for work, or there's a job at a distance. There's something about traveling for work. Some of you guys could have really cool jobs, or I don't know if you've been thinking about applying to a really cool job where you could travel and work at the same time, but I feel like that's what you're doing. You could be in the process. There could be a process going on about your, I don't know. I see some of y'all doing some international travel. You could be processing a visa, or like a work visa is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. There's some travel for work is what I'm seeing. Like something that you're doing is requiring you to work. You also could be walking away from an old job, like another job could be ending and then a new job is beginning. It's weird. It's like all of that is happening at once. I'm also, yeah, I see that you're walking away from a job or you're working to release things that don't serve you anymore, that are done, that are over with. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's this Chiron with windfall for the collective? I do see a lot of travel for the collective in the near future. We got the 10 of Cups. So I feel like you looking at relationships a little bit differently. You could have had a bad or negative outlook on relationships. But I feel like once you start learning, once you start like doing your own shadow work, you start kind of being able to like see things a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Yeah, Page of Cups energy. So I feel like, that's interesting. That is interesting with this Page of Cups. I feel like you're very receptive to your environment right now. There's something here, like some childhood lesson that you may have learned or something that involves your inner child. Your inner child is actually enjoying themselves right now, especially if you're healing, if you're seeing the world differently. I kind of feel like there's this snapping back into reality, but there's also this energy of like going back in the past. But there's this level of understanding that you have. I want to say more so understanding that you have. So you may have had certain ideas about relationships, community, support, emotional fulfillment. You could have had certain ideas about that from a childlike perspective, or like certain ideas that you didn't know were kind of conditioned into you. And I feel like because you're healing and you're doing the work, you're starting to see things differently, if that makes sense. It's like you're going back to seeing things with like not rose-colored glasses. I feel like you're in an innocent kind of vibe, but with the experiences that you have, with the things that you know, it's like you can't go back to what you didn't know before. You see what I'm saying? Like you still have that childlike innocence, but it's not naive. You're no longer naive to what's going on or what has happened. You're more aware, but you still have that purity within you. I don't know what that's about. Let's see what's going on. We got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you guys, there could be a connection to some healing that you're doing on your father's side of the family. Or I'm getting like there could be a relationship to child and father, some healing like that. I feel like there's going to be a positive outcome when it comes to that energy. I also feel like you could be looking for stability in your relationships. Yeah, there's something that happened in the past with the father figure. Definitely seeing that. Definitely seeing that. That is unavoidable. This could have shaped the way you look at relationships too, collective. I'm definitely seeing that. What's going on with this energy? Y'all doing a lot of healing work. We got the magician. I feel like you're alchemizing something from your past that you felt you didn't have, that you were missing. You're alchemizing it. Like, you thought that there was something missing, but you always had whatever you thought was missing. You just maybe was ignoring that shit. All right. I also see a little bit of a darker side of this energy, but I don't feel like I have to go too deep into the darker side of the energy because I feel like you're healing, okay? Six of Swords, you're healing from some energy. You're taking the swords out of your back. So I feel like you've gone through, I just feel like a big cycle is completing for you, collective. You could have Pisces in your chart, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could have water or air in your chart. I'm definitely seeing Earth as well. But I'm kind of getting this energy that, like, you're alchemizing something that you were missing from your past, or some way that you looked at relationships in your past. It's like you're going back in your past and you're giving yourself what you didn't have as a child, even though technically you're not able to do that, right? Somehow, some way you're doing that. And I feel like it's by healing, changing your perspective. Like, not looking at relationships as burdens, not looking at everything that, you know what I'm saying? Not looking at someone with rose-tinted glasses, but actually taking the glasses off, looking at the world for what it is, but still being able to capture the essence of what you desire with the innocence of a child, if that makes sense. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, please upload this one when done. I'm at the zoo and my signal sucks. I got you, Lovey. This one is going to be there when this is done. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a lot of discovery. Self-discovery is what I'm picking up on. Emotional discovery. What makes you happy? Going back to doing things that make you happy. Going back to, like, your inner child. I feel like having a connection with your inner child right now is very important. Like, really talking to your inner child, feeding your inner child, making sure that you feel good, making sure that you know that, like, the things that you felt you were missing, it was a space for you to create that magic, right? Like, oh, I don't have this, right? I don't have, maybe I have the stone, maybe I have the pentacles, the swords, and I have the wand, but I don't have the cup. Okay, let's manifest the cup, right? Like, this is also about using your imagination as well. This is about using your imagination as well. Now, the darker side that I do see about this is that there could have been some manipulation in your childhood on a father figure's end. There could have been a father figure that used manipulation on you, or somebody in your childhood used manipulation towards you around a father figure, possibly, or both. But I feel like still you're healing from that. You're taking the swords out of your back. You're moving on to calmer waters here. I feel like your inner child is honestly like, if you're allowing yourself to feed your imagination, to do things that make you feel good and do things that are fun and explore, I also feel like you're making a promise to your inner child, or there's a promise that somebody made to you possibly in your childhood. I feel like that promise is being fulfilled, okay? Whether it comes from the father figure or not. What's this travel with 1 week? Some of y'all gonna be traveling. We got the King of Swords energy. We got a lot of masculine energy here. What's this travel with 1 week energy? Ooh, we got the King of Swords here with the Empress. Okay, so I feel like you're kind of manifesting as you go. The Empress is a very feminine energy. And I'm not going to lie, the King of Swords is a very masculine energy. It's about being strategic. It's about planning, a lot of thinking happening. Okay, this is big Libra energy. So I feel like you have some part of you that mentally is like thinking of a strategy for something here, but you're manifesting it with your feminine energy. It's interesting. You're able to use your masculine energy and your feminine energy here. So there's some sort of balance that I see that you have. What is this King of Swords as it pertains to the Empress? 2 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is your own inner energy, like your internal energy. Some of you guys could be like making friends in different places. I don't know. I'm getting this energy of being very creative mentally, like solving quests, solving puzzles. That's the Empress with the King of Swords to me. It's like you're solving some sort of puzzle here. All right. There's a lot of elements to this reading as well that I'm picking up on. There's an element of the past. There's an element of reconnecting with yourself, your inner child, doing things that make you happy and feel fun. There's an element of healing. There's an element of using your masculine and feminine energy, being in union with yourself, right? So I feel like these are all kind of like leading up to something collective. We got the Eight of Swords reversed with the Lover's card. So I feel like this energy I'm picking up on is interesting because it says travel. So you could be coming up with a plan to travel. Your energy may be like somebody may need you somewhere. You could be traveling abroad. You could be like doing a job that requires you to travel. I feel like there's a connection here that's helping you to get unstuck. There also could be a connection that's healing for you. What is this? What is this? This is interesting energy. Because the swords I'm seeing, all the negative connotations of the swords are reversed. So that tells me that you're coming out of a difficult time, or that you've released yourself from something that was trapping you, some sort of pain and conflict that was keeping you stuck. I feel like you're moving past some energy here, and it's a physical moving energy. It's not just like, oh, I'm mentally moving. It's like all the swords here that are controlled by this King of Swords are progressive swords. It's freeing yourself from things that kept you stuck, healing, right? Moving to calmer waters, taking the swords out of your bag, right? It's that kind of energy. I don't know what you're doing, collective, but this shit feel magical as hell. I'm like, what is this? Yeah, coming out of conflict, peace, resolution, releasing something to go towards a victory, girl. What you doing? This is like alchemy here. I feel like you're doing something you don't realize what you're doing until later. You may not, oh shit, oops. You may not realize what you're doing until later, collective, is what I'm picking up on. Not the whole damn battery coming out. You don't realize what you're doing until after the fact, is what I'm picking up on. All right. Tower card. What's this tower energy? Now, this feels like the energy that somebody else, because I'm getting this energy that you're in a very interesting space, because it feels like the past, present, and the future are all happening at once, right? It feels like you're in a connection, but you're not mentally stuck in a connection. You have a lover, but whatever you're doing right now is focused on healing. Okay, you're moving on from all the drama and the chaos, like all that shit. You have everything that you need. Okay, you're manifesting everything that you need. It's like I can see the negative sides of it, but that does not outweigh the positive. Okay, there could be energy behind you in the past that like you're using whatever happened in your past to manifest a better future for yourself. You're not letting things that happen to your past control you or put you in a negative space. And I feel like for some of you guys, this could be even making a promise to your inner child, or your inner child making a commitment to be happy. Okay, like finding time to be creative, using instead of overthinking, you're using your mental like agility to solve problems, to create plans. But there's some other energy that I do feel that it's a weird energy. It's like you're no longer in that old energy, but there's somebody in that old energy that doesn't see this version of you. And I feel like this version of you is fairly new. Like whatever you're creating right now, I don't know if you've created this before, even though these are elements from your past that you're taking, things that you're using from your past, right? It's weird. It's like whatever you didn't have in your past, you're manifesting that stability in your current reality. I don't know how it's coming about, but I do see a lot of masculine energy, but I do see also an equal amount of feminine energy. So y'all, bear with me on this reading, because this is like some energy I don't think you've been in. Like this does not feel like something that you've been in. It feels like elements of your past, but this energy that you're creating with those elements of your past is a brand new energy. You've never been in this before, is what I'm picking up on. Like you may have never traveled across the country. You may have never traveled abroad, whatever. Like whatever you're doing is making your inner child happy. It is something that makes you feel good. It's you using your mind in a positive way to be creative, but it's completely like assisting you in releasing yourself from strongholds, okay? But what's this Tower card? I feel like this is the energy of this maybe apology gift and rise above. What is this energy here for collective? Okay, yeah. Okay. There's a drying up of the well, okay? A well has dried up for somebody. So somebody's going through a tower right now, all right? Somebody in your life, then we have this masculine energy with the emperor at the bottom over here. Somebody's gone through a tower or is going through a tower, and I feel like this tower is dragging somebody with this Knight of Pentacles. It's a very slow energy. This is like coming out of something very, very slowly. Six of Pentacles with the Hermit card is like, I feel as though there's somebody experiencing a tower because you stopped giving them your energy. You could have, like, whoever this is has a completely different experience. Somebody's having a completely different experience as it pertains to your energy. I feel like for you, you're doing a lot of healing. You're getting free. You're getting unstuck. You're manifesting. You have everything that you need. You're manifesting the stability that you wanted in your past or some sort of past stability. You're bringing it back to your present current moment. But I feel like that's somebody else's energy is kind of suffering that effect, if that makes sense. Like, because you feel so good, because you're healing, there's somebody in your energy that is having a tower moment where they're not, it's like the well has run dry. You may not be so kind. I don't feel like you're going out of your way to be unkind to somebody, but I feel like somebody feels like they don't have that level of generosity that you offered, not even by what you did for them, but by what your presence, what your energy brings to this person's life. Like, I feel like somebody's experiencing a little bit of cruelty, and it could be making them want to go inward and not deal with other people. Like, I feel like somebody's experiencing, like, damn, like, people just really ain't shit. Like, they really be doing crazy, dumb shit. Like, you know? I also feel like it's making this person cautious to be generous. Okay, or somebody's cautious. Somebody's going through a tower moment. What is all of this with this maybe apology gift and rise above? Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah. I feel like somebody's defense. Somebody was defensive, trying to defend their emotion, trying to resist their emotions, their intuition. So I feel like somebody has created their own demise here because they did not want to listen to their intuition. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to apologize to you. They want to be kind to you. They want to rise above a situation, but they were not, like, they are defensive against that. They're trying to defend their emotion. But I feel like that's what's causing this tower for them because I feel like they're supposed to be doing whatever they emotionally feel. Somebody's like afraid of their emotions here. Somebody wants to take some action and put down a burden. You know, this could be somebody at work, or this could be somebody here that you used to work with, or somebody's trying to plan something out, work together, make a decision to move towards you. But it's like every time they go to do that, they feel blocked. I don't feel like this blockage is real. I feel like this is their own personal blockage that they have within themselves that is stopping them from going towards you or going towards whatever they want to do in connection with you. What is this rise above energy? This is the Temperance. This is somebody wanting to heal or make peace. So I feel like somebody is resisting their own healing. Somebody could be a healer or a high priest, a high priestess. Somebody is like resisting their gifts right now. Somebody has very strong intuitive gifts that they're fighting themselves. And it's slowing down other people. I'm getting like somebody's not getting energy, attention, or this person is very cautious about being kind to others. Like somebody's like agoraphobe. They're afraid to go out of their house. They don't want to be around other people. They feel like people are a burden. This is a very weird energy. Why is this other energy coming into the reading for you, collective? We got the Knight of Wands reversed. Why is this other energy coming into your reading, collective? Because I feel like you're not in this energy. The Six of Wands here. I feel like there's some sudden success that you've had. I feel like you're not playing a game with somebody anymore. You're not playing a back and forth game. You decided to heal. You decided to alchemize. You decided to use whatever you're weak. I feel like you're an alchemist in the way that whatever was a weakness for you, you're turning into a strength. So it's kind of like if you were in a situation before where you were trying to figure things out about your situation, whatever that may be, It could have been causing a lot of stress. You could have been feeling really trapped in your thoughts and really stuck on the problem and not moving towards a solution, where now you've kind of figured out a way to like release it, right? Or you're just like, I'm not going to get trapped in the confines of my own mind. So you're having a victory here. You're having some level of success out of nowhere with this Knight of Wands reverse. This is like out of nowhere you have some sort of success. This is like consistent, okay? This is because you buckled down or you did something consistent. And I feel as though somebody is feeling a little bit guilty about that. What's this Knight of Wands reverse? Clarify that for me. The Strength card here. Okay, so yeah, you just had the strength to overcome something. I feel like overnight success is what I'm hearing. Like you keep having these level ups. I'm also getting some ascension. You've ascended. You've completed some sort of ascension cycle, right? Where you've like figured out, you've cracked the code on how to go past whatever level you were stuck at. And I feel like this strength, you had the strength to change something. I also feel like at the same, it's like you're mirroring someone's energy. You have the strength to change something. Meanwhile, somebody feels regretful that they resisted some sort of change because they're being met with a lot of difficulties. It's like you and somebody else exist in two different worlds and two different timelines, which is why I feel like this person's a little bit unsettled with coming towards you. I feel like there's somebody that knows that they want to be in a stable situation with you. Their intuition is telling you that, they're telling them that a situation is stable. But this person has like gone through some other things now that makes them afraid to be giving and open. Yeah, Ace of Wands with the Devil card reversed. This is talking about starting something that you did before, right? Right. Okay, so this is talking about like, let's say I stopped drinking because I had an addiction in the past to drinking, whatever, right? This is talking about doing something again after you've overcome or kicked the addiction. This is a fear of getting caught back in the old cycle, almost is what I'm feeling. I don't feel like this is what's going to happen. I feel like you or this person possibly has overcome the addiction, the fear, the temptation. But this is having the courage to start something again, even though whatever you're starting again gave you problems in the past, or you fell into temptation, or you overdid something, you overindulged into something, right? Or there was something that was a low vibration. This is going towards a place or doing something that used to be low vibrational, used to take your energy, used to drain you. And this is having the courage to do it again without that fear of whatever happening before happening again. Okay, so this is the energy I'm picking up on. This is an interesting vibe check. We're going to see what's coming towards you in March, and I'm going to leave it at that. But this is an interesting, like, you and somebody else live in two totally different worlds. I'm telling you, like, the way that these cards come up, like, I've never seen these. It's like I have seen these cards come up this way, but kind of like the format of which they're coming up is very different. Like somebody's living in a totally, you can even see it with the cards. Like your cards are like, there's these blue waters. You're coming out of this dark energy. You're going towards this blue water. There's a lot of blue with this Two of Cups, right? There's a lot of blue energy with the Six of Wands. Okay, blue could be somebody's favorite color. Somebody's nickname could be blue. We got the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. A lot of blue neutral colors. But when I look at this person's energy, it's a little bit different. It's like a lot of yellows and blacks. I'm hearing black and yellow. It's a lot of like dark colors, dark horse, right? It's a lot of gray. It's a lot of like neutral dark tones. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody here that's not, I can just see by the colors of the cards that this person's not necessarily in the same energy as you. There's still a little bit of blue, which lets me know that this person still has a little bit of that energy, but I do see this energy of them like fighting it. Somebody's definitely resisting listening to their feelings and their emotions about starting something or going back to something. I don't even know if it's going back, but it just feels like after you've kicked a habit, it's like, can you have self-control enough to do something or indulge in, not even indulge, but use something. I don't know if that's the right word. Start something, do something that you used to do before, but it took you, you got out of control with it, right? It's like somebody going to the casino after they've been a gambler. They've been gambling. They just got out of debt, right? They were in debt for a minute and they just got out of debt, right? Can you go to the casino and just play one slot machine, right? Or somebody who's very much under temptation, who's tempted by, I don't know, could be like they're sexually tempted. Can you put yourself in an environment or start something that is going to trigger you because of your past addiction or your past temptations that you fell into? Can you do this again without falling into that temptation? That's what I'm picking up from this person's energy. From your energy, I feel like there's a lot of peace. I just get the energy that you have a lot of peace. Ain't nothing disturbing your peace right now. Whatever happened in your past, whatever happened in the past, you're alchemizing it. You're using it to your benefit to create something brand new, and you're using whatever your weakness was of the past to be creative and solve a problem right now. And I do see you having a victory. I do see you coming out of a time of overthinking. I see a lot of resolution happening for you. It's like you're picking up the pieces, but you're creating a new picture. You're not going to go back and create the same exact picture from the broken pieces. You're going to create something that you've never even created before, is what I'm picking up on. Although you are using pieces from this old picture, using pieces from the past, it's like you're creating something new. I feel good about that. All right, let's see what's coming towards you for March. And then we're going to go ahead and shababuki. We're going to go ahead and keep pushing. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Two different energies. Like, completely different energies. I'm just like, how are these even in the same room? How do they relate? How do they relate? Is she what, Michelle? Yeah. All right, let's shuffle this up real quick and see what we can work with. Oop. It got real quiet. It's real quiet. So yeah, you definitely have a peace of mind. I don't feel a lot of rowdy energy around you. I feel like you got a lot of peaceful energy. And this could be like you live next to this person, or you have some sort of connection to whoever that energy was. But the fact that both of y'all realities are so different is really a testament to the power of the mind and the reality that you create for yourself by your own thoughts. You see what I'm saying? Like, your own thoughts will create a certain energy for you. All right, y'all, hold up. I'm about to put this little blanket over here so I can kind of have a little boost, because I feel like I'm a little kid. I'm like, Yeah, you guys' inner child is doing some work right now. I definitely feel that. Put this right here. Get a little boost going. Boost her up, or get a booster seat. She need her booster seat. Let's see if that helps. Booster seat, we boosting up. I mean, I like that, but we got the booster seat. That's good energy. All right, let's see what's going on here. Woo, child. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are get better. So, I think this is the way that two people deal with their trauma. That's what I'm kind of picking up on. It's almost giving like somebody went back to a certain way of like being afraid of people, is what I'm picking up on. Because it didn't feel angry or aggravated, but it felt like one person or one, I don't know, energy felt like they were using their, like they weren't allowing their trauma to consume them. They were deciding to manifest consciously by taking those pieces. And then another energy felt like they had been so traumatized by certain things that they were almost afraid to get back out there and exist and do the things that they actually want to do. Okay, there could be some good energy coming towards you in love. Hey, lady and beautiful people. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Aisha? Let's see what's going on here. What's coming towards collective in March? I'm just going to pull with the tarot at this point. I do see a positive outcome coming towards you. This feels good. This feels really good. I like that this energy wasn't just about love, because I feel like a lot of the readings that I'm seeing on YouTube is just this old karmic storyline. And it's just like, when are we gonna get some new energy? Like, there's other shit going on in the world besides who did who wrong and all this other shit. Like, I just really don't resonate with it. It comes up, and there's a part of me, my karmic self, that resonates with it. But then there's a large part of me that's like, but there's hella other shit going on in the world. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to just focus on the shit that you like. It's just weird, you know? I don't know. That's what I'm picking up on, collective. So y'all do what y'all got to do with that information. Let's see what's coming towards collective for March. I feel like you're coming up with some resolutions. You're coming up with some answers to some problems, okay? I also feel like you're having some level of like illumination, like you're not in conflict energy anymore. You could have really been in conflict energy, but you're not in that anymore. I feel like you decided to just manifest. I'm also picking up for some of you guys, if you were dealing with money issues, it's like, do you not know who the fuck you are? You over here complaining about I don't have enough this or that. It's like, do you not know that you're a whole ass magician, or are you just not a magician? Which one is it? Because I feel like a lot of the collective was getting stuck in this paradigm where they weren't recognizing their own power, and they were externalizing things, or just like focusing on the problem but not even focusing on the solution. Let's see what's going on for collective. You're coming out of the conflict with your karmic past is what I'm picking up on. Some part of you that was stuck in some sort of karmic past, being upset about shit that happened 5 months ago, 5 years ago, 5 weeks ago. Like, it's just like, step into a new world. Like, you could be in that old world of being afraid. Like, right? I feel like those two energies was like the two choices that you have. And there probably is more than two choices. But it's like, you could be in that energy where everything is towering around you. This change is making you so cautious. All these things that are happening are making you afraid to be kind to people. Or you could just be like, you know what? I'm going to move on from my past because it served its purpose and it taught me and I learned. And I don't have to be like stuck in it. What's coming towards collective for March? We got the 7 of Pentacles. So you could be putting a lot of energy towards a new idea. You could have been waiting for some good news that's going to be coming towards you. So I feel like some good news is coming. Something that you've been waiting to hear. You've been like, okay, when is this good news coming? I'm hearing like, give me the green light. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. I feel like you're elevating from some past energy. And I feel like somebody here, it's like you're taking some sort of action to learn from your past mistakes so you can rise. There's an opportunity here that's going to make you really happy, and it's going to be good for you financially. But like in the process, there may be something completely unassociated with this new opportunity. But in order for you to even be present and open to this, you have to learn from your past mistakes. You have to elevate from the past and rise above and have faith and have hope that like this, whatever new opportunity that you have, is releasing a burden, and it's making you're going to feel happy. You're going back to moving forward here. Okay. Like you're moving forward past something. Somebody could have been dealing with a lot of mental health issues with this Queen of Swords and the Tower card. But it's like you overcame this shit anyways. Okay, you overcame this anyways. And you rejected this, like, being back and forth, and you just decided to start something new. So this could be giving somebody a second chance. It could be a group of people that you're giving a second chance, or opening yourself up to making friends, right? Because maybe you had people in your past that treated you wrong and didn't have your back. But like you didn't let that narrative and that storyline dictate how you were going to move forward. Let's see what's going on. What's coming into March for the collective? Yeah, I feel like you're getting some news that's going to change your status. You've been waiting for this shit, Queen of Pentacles. Now, you could be waiting to tell somebody some news, okay? Or somebody waited to tell you some news, or you're hearing some news that you've been waiting for. But whatever the case may be, this is changing your energy. This is taking you out of some, like, stagnancy here. What's going on with this energy coming into March for the collective? Yeah, we got the Lovers card. Ooh. Okay. I like that. 6 of Wands energy. So I feel like your relationship status could be changing in March. You may not even be realizing this. I feel like you're so caught up on just healing, moving forward, doing your thing that you don't even realize that this is coming. Okay. There also could be some, some watching. I definitely feel like some waiting and watching energy. I feel you being like careful but cautious mentally, like not saying something too fast, thinking before you're speaking kind of energy. What's coming towards the collective in March for general energy? We got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like in March, I feel like you have a plan. Somebody is planning on returning to you. Or there's this level of, oof. Okay, yeah, I feel like in March there's some challenging energies coming through. There's somebody wanting to come back but or return to you, or some energy that's coming back, or a plan. But I feel like with this Tower card, I think that's why this person's energy was in the reading at first, because I think that there's somebody here that wants to make like a grand entrance. I also feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's somebody here. This is the energy I'm picking up on. I feel like your status is changing when it comes to love. I feel like if you were single, you're going to be in a relationship. If you were in a relationship, you may be single. But I do feel like somebody is stepping back on the scene here. All right. Somebody's stepping back on the scene, and it's causing a lot of changes. What's coming towards collective for March? Just overall general energy. Oh yeah, it's earth, and I was gonna say that like an earth-shattering truth. Interesting. An earth-shattering truth with this Tower card and the Ace of Swords. So the unstable foundation is that something was not being told. The truth was not being spoken. I feel like, or something was not being, I feel like the Tower card is happening because there's a lot of clarity that's going to be had, or somebody had the missing piece of the puzzle. And that's what's causing a Tower, is that like you're getting the truth about something in March. It could be about a love situation. I see the I see the King of Cups, the King of Swords. So this is somebody here who is very emotionally intelligent and strategic. But I also see the Karma card with the Queen of Wands. There's some energy attached to a person around you. I feel like there's somebody here that is snooping around the energy, because I feel like it's an expired energy. Like I feel like there's this karmic version, or this karmic copy, this karmic whoever that is like following another person around or spying on them, like trying to see. It's almost like self-sabotage. It's like, did we miss this opportunity yet? Did we wait long enough? Did we sabotage ourselves long enough to the point where this offer expired? It's that kind of energy. I'm also getting, this is somebody here that's like wanting somebody to miss an important phone call. It's some weird sabotagey energy. Could be connected to you, collective, and I don't want to externalize it as somebody else. This could quite literally be your own karmic nature that is like trying to figure out if the offer has expired for something that you should have received. This is like waiting hella long to tell somebody how you feel. But just because your karmic nature is like, did we miss the opportunity, so that we can ruminate on what we don't have now and perpetuate a cycle that it's that kind of energy. What's coming towards the collective in March? Let's see. We got the Temperance card. This is definitely a reconciliation energy. This is like truth coming out. This is some hardcore Sagittarius energy. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio cusp. We got Gemini. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We got big Virgo energy, Scorpio energy. We got a little fire. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like somebody could have ended something or rejected something, didn't fight for something because they were unsure. They didn't see how much of a connection that they had. You know what I mean? I get this energy of like, your money could be looking good. If you were waiting for some news about some investments, some money, I feel like that's going to be looking really good for you. I feel like somebody's coming back on the scene with this Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reverse. It's like somebody's coming back on the scene, or somebody is planning on creating a Tower moment by telling the truth through some sort of truth as far as like healing. You may not expect this. This feels very like, I did not see this coming. This could be somebody admitting to something that you would have never expected them to admit to. This could be somebody telling you the truth that they, like, you thought they were never going to admit. But this feels like a coming together and a reconciliation. It doesn't have to just be romantic. It could be like reconciling with family. I said family, friends, what have you. What else is coming towards the collective in March? Finances, love, family, general energy. We got the Hierophant here with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is something as it pertains to work. Possibly a job. You could be doing some sort of spiritual work in March. I feel like this is very serious. It could be a job. Like, you could be a spiritualist, or what you do for work is spiritual. You could be a Reiki healer, a spiritual therapist, consultant, what have you. But it's this focus on your work here is happening. Seven of Swords reversed. And there's something being revealed to you that was hidden before. I almost feel like this is an energy of like, had you not done the work, whatever is being revealed to you would have still been hidden. Whatever is being revealed to you in March is because you dedicated yourself to some sort of work, or you're doing some sort of serious work here. This is like the work that you need to do. And this is kind of unlocking something. Yeah, I feel like this is in regards to a completion. Ten of Swords to me is like a completion of this energy, right? Where you're kind and generous to other people, and that creates the stability, right? So you could have had stability in your relationships because of your own generosity, but it's like at your own, it cost you. You being kind to other people, it cost you. Ten of Swords energy. It cost you. All right? It cost you something. You being too open and available for others and not yourself cost you. And that was the foundation of all your relationships. For some of you guys who I'm talking to, was you being overly generous, overly kind. That was the foundation that was your relationships were built off of. And I feel like the reason why is because of this energy where you felt like, I only deserve love, or I only get love when I'm sacrificing or when I'm doing something to get it. And that's not the case. Love is all around you. The fact that you woke up today, you didn't have to do nothing to wake up except open your motherfucking eyes, right? The fact that you have love all around you, you are breathing, you're healthy, you clearly have a phone or some sort of device to watch me on, so you're not like impoverished, right? These are things to be thankful for. That is real love. The fact that the sun came out today and warmed us up so we can have enough heat to go about our day and sustain our lives. These are things that we don't look at as love, but this is love. This is true love. It's not necessarily a simple thing either, because if you really looked at the mechanics behind it, it's not that fucking simple. It's not as simple as we like to think, although we don't give it enough credit as if it's a simple thing, right? On the chase to achieving something, on the chase to receiving something or getting something, or I want love from this specific person, you're overlooking all the things that gave you love. On your way to go get, right? You knocking on this person's door, telling them that you want them to love them, or you want them to love you. On your way to go doing that, you didn't look at how the sun was shining, how the birds were chirping, how the wind was blowing as you're walking towards whoever to get something from them or to give them something. There was love all around you during that process. So this is also where, as you do the spiritual work, you're going to reveal to yourself where you've betrayed yourself by making this foundation of generosity towards others and not accepting generosity towards yourself, right? That's so ironic. There's like church bells ringing. Yeah, I feel like you're coming out of that energy and your heart is going through a transformation where you're taking a leap of faith to kind of jump into action here and start something new and start healing, start celebrating, start putting yourself around different people who don't expect for you to give everything that you have to build the foundation of that relationship. And it may not even have been that people expected you to give. It just may have been that you were just conditioned to do that. So people were just accepting it. They weren't going to tell you you're over giving, you're doing too much for me, and I haven't given enough to you. They're just going to accept it. If that's what you're doing, they're going to accept it. They're not going to tell you, right, if it doesn't benefit them, oh, you're giving to me too much. You should probably take care of yourself. I mean, some people will do that, but not everybody going to do that. Anything else coming towards the collective for the month of March? I feel like you're healing with this Nine of Cups here and the Three of Swords reversed. You're manifesting with this Nine of Cups, this manifestation to me, because it is wish fulfillment. But this is the energy of like healing. Dreaming again. For some of you guys, as you heal, your dreams are going to start to come back, and it's going to be good dreams. Like, I don't just mean like dreams as far as when you go to sleep dream. I mean like as you start to heal, your inner child is going to be more prone to dreaming again, believing again. Some of you guys just want to heal. You just like, damn, I just want to get out of whatever situation I'm in. You're also, I'm getting that your intuition is going to start revealing certain things to you as well. I'm also getting here too, as you do your spiritual work, it's going to show you where you have a desire to heal, like the world, right? Like, even though you may be kind of like cautious of people, or you were cautious of people, that's also your desire to heal the world. You don't want to live in a world where you got to be cautious of motherfuckers. You want to live in a world where you could feel comfortable. And you could feel like if I go out here and do this, I don't have to look over my shoulder that somebody's going to be doing something to me. Or somebody's going to be plotting on me. I don't feel like you're living in that world anymore. That was a thing of the past. And I feel like that was surrounding trusting yourself. Because the conflict that you had around that was feeling disappointed. The disappointment that you had around that was feeling deceived. That people were working against you and people were doing taboo things. That was the disappointment. But this was a perpetual thing that you perpetuated. You put yourself around motherfuckers that was deceiving you. Truly, when you trust yourself, you know who to be around and who not to be around. Right? Some of y'all could have been in cycles where you grew up with somebody, a parent, a friend, whoever, who deceived you often. That was a comfort zone. That was a default setting for you, whether you liked it or not. So subconsciously, you put yourself around what made you comfortable, even though you didn't like how it made you feel. It made you comfortable. And one thing about humans, we're creatures of habit and comfort. We're going to always search for that homeostasis feeling, even if our homeostasis, our default setting, does not feel good to us or is not good to us. So if you're raised in a toxic ass household and you're used to having a toxic ass parent, you're going to feel uncomfortable in the household that feels good. You're going to feel out of place. You're going to feel like you don't fit in. So that's why it's important to put yourself in situations where you don't feel so comfortable, because your comfort zone may be toxic. It may be something of a learned behavior that you've been doing for a very long time that is not good for you anymore. Anyways, that's what I'm picking up on. I'm going to get up off of here. We didn't been on live for about 50 minutes. I love you guys. That's what I'm seeing for March. I hope that you guys really resonate with this message. If you do, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine as well. I'm going to have the description box in the, I'm going to put the description box in below. So in case you want to book a reading with me, or you want to check out some other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. I've been on TikTok so much, but I'm starting a new tarot course March 1st. I know it's kind of late, you know what I'm saying? It's last minute a little bit, but check out, when I put the description box below, you should definitely check out my website because I got that information there. Anyways, I love you guys. Peace, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.